Ahoy there, folks! Captain back on the bridge at long last. Not completely in control of all systems, as if you look at the name down here, you should be able to spot. Yay. I do also apologise for this video about it being remarkably echoey. We're repainting this room. That means there's nothing on the walls, so the room is very acoustically reverberant. Outside as well is just bright sunlight and baking hot in every direction, so yeah, I'm having to record in here with this sound. Obviously, you guys are pretty aware that something crazy happened on Tuesday night, and I want to very quickly just go over what happened and explain everything, basically, because I had so many people reaching out to me on the night at the time, and I've had so many people reaching out to me going, is everything okay now? So this is the video saying, yes, pretty much everything's okay. There's a few issues still to, iron out, but for the most part, we're pretty good. I was going to bed on Tuesday night. I'm going to sit and watch Carrie play some Dead Space when my phone beeps and there is a Google account needs an attention alert. And I try to log in, passwords aren't working on closer inspection because the email's been changed. Two-factor authentication codes have been changed, so I can't remove it that way. And there's a new physical authenticator attached to my account as well. I'm in full-blown panic mode immediately at this point. I'm Googling ways to get my account back, because as I'm going through the account recovery, it's saying, oh, if you don't know any of this, then we can't help. And I'm like, no, that can't be true. You're a multi-billion-dollar company, Google, and this is my livelihood. There must be a way to recover this. And I couldn't find anything. Fortunately, at this point, in amongst all the people going, hey, Captain, have you seen your YouTube? And I'm sitting there going, yes, I have seen my YouTube. Like, come on, back off. I was in a bit of a panic mode at that point. I was getting really upset with people. So if I did kind of snap back at anyone, I am sorry. I was not in a clear way of thinking. Obviously, once I calmed down, I've come to realize that's just a load of people trying to alert me. They don't know that I've got 500 other people shouting at me as well. As far as they know, they could be the first one, and that's everyone using their initiative, and I'm so thankful they did. For every single person who reached out and said, hey, Captain, have you seen this? Thank you. If I didn't reply, I'm sorry. If I was snappy at you, I'm sorry as well. But what had happened was, essentially, long story short, someone, I don't know if this was Team Vitality or ZywOo, but someone gained control of my account, set all of my videos to private, changed all of my branding and naming to ZywOo and Team Vitality Counter-Strike Go stuff. Didn't like Counter-Strike Go before this, I like it even less now. Changed all of my branding, turned all my videos to private, started streaming through my channel directly, and also changed a load of playlists to be mirrors of playlists and videos from ZywOo's actual account. I don't know if this was ZywOo directly, I don't know if it was anything to do with Team Vitality, or if it was just a rabid fan trying to scam people, or what the hell was going on. I don't care. I've reached out to ZywOo and Team Vitality at this point for them to try and explain anything, to have a conversation. 3 days later almost, and I've still heard nothing from them, which is very disappointing, to say the least. I would have liked even just a quick fire email back saying, nah, mate, weren't us, kind of thing. Would have been better than just radio silence, but hey. Eventually, some folks in my community, thank you, you know who you are, contacted at Team YouTube. Got hold of them, those guys helped me through some forms. I stayed up all night because I couldn't sleep at this point. Nothing happened, but I just couldn't get to sleep. I was that panicky and anxious, stressed out. 7 o'clock next morning, Google finally contact me. They lock the account and they allow me to go in with an emergency recover using old usernames and passwords. Basically, I remove everything I can of this guy's trace. Recoveries have been taken off, that kind of stuff. I put all of my own personal branding back onto the channel, and I start one by one putting every video back on public. That's why 2 random board game videos came up on the channel. They were videos I made and then decided I was never going to publish, but accidentally published them because they just got caught in the one by one, make everything public. Ultimately, the issue that I now have is that the name can only be changed once every 14 days, and yeah, I can't get around that at the moment, which really, really sucks. YouTube are looking into all of this because they contacted me and said, look, you need to clean your account. There is still the guy's email attached. I'm like, no, it's not. I've got it on my phone here. It shows that it's not on there. They're like, yes, but our end, it shows that it is still there. Cool, right, what we're going to do is set up a new Gmail account, a new Google account. We will manually, piece by piece, move everything across. Then we can get to the name and make sure that everything is up and running and safe. Because I did have two-factor authentication running on this. So many people contacted me, perhaps a little condescendingly, saying, oh, you should have had two-factor authentication on your account. I'm paranoid about my YouTube, right? I had two-factor authentication on. That's the worrying thing. The whole thing just got completely bypassed, and YouTube themselves have confirmed this. That, yeah, we see the two-factor authentication was on the account, then it just got turned off. We don't know what happened. Or rather, they're investigating what happened, and I doubt they'll ever tell me what happened. But that's how it went down. Tuesday night, mad panic. My account had been taken over by someone claiming to be Zaiwu, this French professional Counter-Strike Go player. I managed to get control within a day. I've been putting content out, but it is lower content views. I'm noticing I can go into my analytics. My analytics clearly show that people who are getting my notifications aren't clicking them. And that's probably because they're just seeing the name Zaiwu and swiping off. So this is really annoying for me, but there we go. That's just how it is. Fortunately, the live stream that this guy, whoever it was, put up had monetization on, and there were 8,900 views on that, so hopefully that will counteract the loss in revenue this otherwise has caused me. Doesn't make up for the stress though now, does it? Anyway, that's the story. Everything appears to be back on track. Obviously, Captain here on the bridge. Ahoy there, I'm doing okay now. I've calmed down, I've breathed. Yeah. Stressful couple of days, but I'm so glad that at least for now, it's over. Two-factor authentication back on. I'm in control of everything. YouTube are going through the remnants and sorting it all out, so we'll see. Anyway, folks, that's the story. I've recorded this now 3 times. It took me 17 minutes the first time, 12 minutes the second time. I think I've got this down to just under 7 minutes. That should be fairly bite-sized enough to cover everything without boring you all to death. But again, thank you to everyone who reached out on the night to let me know. That was really heartwarming looking back on it, that, you know what, I've got that many people who care in my community. That's awesome. To all the people who offered thoughts, prayers, thanks, whatever you were doing, help if you could offer it. Again, thank you. I've not been able to respond to everyone because I've just had so many DMs, but thank you to everyone. It's been really quite humbling to see the community come out like this, so thank you very much. Anyway, rambling over. Wanted to explain what happened. I've explained what happened, so happy sailing. See you all next time.